smut, where I'm like, yeah, I write smut, like I love it, but like that's not what like my fans come up to me to talk about. Like when they want to come thank me, like it's like, yes, we giggle and laugh about like the hot scenes, whatever, but like they tell me how they left like their abusive husband after they read A Court of Mist and Fury, and like we cry over that. And so like putting me into this box of like she just writes like really sexy stuff. I'm like, no, I love writing that stuff. I'll always be proud of it. Like, I mean, granted, like I was like copy editing a scene in Silver Flames once where it was like when Nesta blows Cassian at like the dinner table, and my dad was visiting, and I was like, I had like the printed out pages, and my dad was like, what are you working on there? And I was like, oh my God. I was like, nothing, we're done. I'm not editing the scene anymore. It was the worst fucking thing.
Like, Dad, please don't read this.
No, and like he insists on it. I'm like, should I rip out pages for you? But then like the sex, but that's the thing where I'm like, the sex sometimes is tied to the plot. Like Silver Flames, for example, like Nesta and Cassian, like they're having like hot sex and like bodily fluids are flying everywhere, but it is like intensely tied to their own emotional journeys and their own journey as a couple. And so like this dismissal of it, like it's just like smut, like whatever. I'm like, it's fun. I designed it to be entertaining, but it's also moving. And like I write like what I consider to be like cool shit that like means something to me. She writes something and there's like even a little hint of sex that's not like fade to black or like, you know, very like artistically mentioned. It's like suddenly it devalues the work. And it doesn't matter what else is in that book. If there is some kind of like hot graphically, and I'm like, I don't understand though, because you're writing a thing that is so accurate to life, and sex is a part of life.
I was gonna say, this is the commonality that all of us share in this world, is we all have sex. We all deserve pleasure. Yeah. And so if we continue to go down the path of women shouldn't write about these things or read about these things or talk about these things, then it really is still just a man's game.
And you don't have to have sex, but it's just this idea that like having it there, again, devalues the work. I find it a little more than frustrating. That, and like motherhood doesn't need to be like glossed over. It doesn't need to be something that's like seen as weak. Like someone being in a loving relationship with a person and choosing to bring a new life into this world and to share their world and open up their hearts to someone, that's a beautiful thing. Like however you make a family, like that is a beautiful, wonderful thing. And it is not a weakness. And like I have become a stronger person because I'm a mother. Like I learned like page, like just like reviewing stuff. And like, so like I literally like the stuff I sent in was splattered with breast milk because I was like pumping like while I'm like editing pages. It was a lot. And like there was a lot. And it was like Kingdom of Ash was coming out that year. And like, I just kept like refining things and tweaking things. And it's about to go to the printer. And I'm told like, it's too long. The book is too long by a couple pages. It has to go to print in like 2 days. We need to find like 5 pages to cut. And like, not just like, so I went through this book, again, pumping, hormonal, recovering from a C-section, frantic to find, like to move text, or like literally not just like cutting words, but like being like this line, like you could like bump this word up here, like all like 1,000 pages in a frenzy. I finish it. And then I get an email. Oh yeah, we found this in space anyway. It's okay. And so like, it was just like, there was a lot going on. And so like, that was the year that I started to have these like panic attacks where I had this overwhelming sense that something awful was going to happen, that it was all going to go away and implode.